takes to finish out our quest. Redneck Archaeology.
I'm walking along the streets of Nacogdoches. You can see some of the old buildings over there behind me. And we're actually trying to find where the Marx Brothers started out at. I don't think that's going to happen though, because I just ain't got the time. So we'll give you a quick tour. You still got the brick streets, which is pretty cool. And we'll walk over here and see what we got. Don't see nothing. We're in Nacogdoches, Texas. The statue behind me is called the Gateway, and this is the Gateway. This is for the families that helped settle Texas, which include my Williams family from way back. My great-great-grandmother was a Williams. And this is the boy, the dog, the father, the gun, the wife, the baby, the horse, trucking their way in here. Texas. What they don't tell you is that the Texas Cherokees were the first ones to come into this area, as far as outsiders. And there were a lot of white people, including my ancestors, the Williams, who had married into the Cherokee Nation. Chief Diwali, who was also a direct descendant of him as well, through my Burns family, he did a lot of dealings down here. And they actually settled some of this, so that's another story. Pioneering. Behind me is what's called the treaty. This is John Bowles, Chief John Bowles of the Texas Cherokees, and Sam Houston signing an agreement here in Nacogdoches, Texas. This is at their park. Don't even know the name of the park, but anyhow. This was sculpted by Michael Boyette. The date was February the 23rd, 1836. The situation for Texas was desperate. Santa Anna was with about 6,000 troops, was not far away. Fearing an alliance between Mexico and the Native American tribes of the Texas Cherokees, led by John Bowles, who happens to be my grandfather, I think one more great-grandfather. Sam Houston, Adolphus Stern, and William Goins signed a treaty. They represented Nacogdoches. They were all Nacogdoches residents, and they represented Texas in this treaty. Chief Bowles, the Cherokee chief, spoke for all the Indian tribes. Houston and Bowles were longtime friends. They had known each other back in Georgia and Tennessee and even in Oklahoma, and then new settlers. When the new settlers settled in Missouri, they were run out by the New Madrid earthquake. They run out and went into what is now present-day Claremore, Oklahoma, and Arkansas, and then were run out by the United States government from that point, and then were brought here to, they left there and went to Texas and settled here. They made this agreement with Houston. During the negotiations, Houston presented Bowles, or Duwally, his Indian name was Duwally, gave him a sash, a sword, a red silk vest, and a long dress shirt, which the chief wore proudly at the signing, as you can see. Each chief made their X. This was a very important article to Texas independence and the struggle for it. Yet, when Maribel Lamar took over later as president of Texas in 1839, he had this man killed, Chief John Bowles. They attacked the Cherokees up north at the Battle of Nacogdoches, run them out, chased them as far west as they could, as far east as they could, and as far north as they could. A lot of them, the Cherokees, went back to Oklahoma and Arkansas. Chief Bowles was killed on the battle at 83 years old. His hide was stripped, and they made, some of the Texas Rangers made horse reins out of his hide. His bones were left on the field of battle for several years to be picked clean by buzzards and animals. There's now a site up there, a plaque on that place where he was killed at. But this is my ancestor, Chief Don Bowles. He was a half white, half Scottish, half Cherokee.